is your favorite color?
The color green.
Why is that?
Because it's the color of weed.
So what's the project name?
Our band's called Money Shot, and that's what this project's name is called.
Alright, and you guys are recording an album here?
Yes, we're recording the album. It's called 33 and a Third.
33 and a Third, awesome. And how are the songs created?
Usually when I wake up in the morning in my underwear, I'm smoking weed usually or something, and I don't really put a whole lot of time and effort into it. They just kind of come to me most of the time. And then I usually just wait to take them to the recording studio, and then I finalize everything. I don't even really write lyrics down to songs until I'm about to record, because it's easier for me to do it that way. Plus I'm really lazy.
So was there any kind of inspiration that helped create these songs?
Sure, I mean, just things in general, things I see. Nothing's really about me. I don't really write stuff about me all that much. But I mean, I take little things from maybe things that happen to people around me, and then I'm able to put a story together for that, because honestly my life is pretty fucking boring.
So how long did it take to record the album?
We came down here about a week ago now. We started tracking on we did all the setup for everything on Monday, and we started tracking Monday. We tracked 10 songs on Monday. Tuesday we did a bunch of the overdubs that we needed to do, and we did all the vocal stuff that day for those 10 songs. So we basically knocked out 10 songs in 2 days. And then today we finished up 5 more songs for the record. So there's going to be 15 total songs on this album.
Awesome. Describe the sound of this project.
Big. Really big. It's, we were going for a really big rock and roll sound with like that old tube sound to give it that warm sort of, or it hits you in the chest a little bit.
Sweet. So what's next for Money Shot?
We're going to do about 10 gigs around Los Angeles and Southern California in the month of December. I believe we're going to be putting this record out with Sony, and we've recorded the record with the legendary Dave Aaron. Dave's, his track record speaks for itself, so there's really no one else I could work with. And my friend Willie Waldman, he made this whole project happen. Like, I met him years ago when I was just much younger, and he always kind of told me that if I ever had a project that I really, really liked to do, that they would like to do it for me, because he just always liked my songs for whatever reason, and it just ended up working out. And Dave was really easy to work with, probably the best producer I've ever worked with. He just really knows what we were going for on this record, and I'm pretty much forever in his debt for that, because his vision with this record too was just right on the same like parallel level as my brain, so me and him were just like on the same page the whole time. And Mike Smith, best bass player I could ever have on this planet, musician, can sing songs, it's just a nice person to be around, and just loves rock and roll music, so Mike's really great. Then our drummer Tony Austin, we're really lucky and fortunate and blessed that we just felt he kind of fell into our lap, because I'll put his shit up against any drummer, and he's really good. So, and then we got this new guitar player named Chris Young, and Chris is also helping do a lot of the producing on the album, and he helped do a lot of the tracking and stuff because he works for Dave, and we met him through them, and it just ended up working that Chris, I really like him a lot. He seems like kind of like one of my brothers I should have always sort of had, and he plays guitar really good, and I like it a lot, and he complements what I do pretty well, and I think he's going to take a lot of the pressure and burden off me, because I do have to, sing all the songs and play all these fucking things. So yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Mike Smith.
Yep.
So tell me, Mike, how'd you get wrapped up in this project?
Well, 2 years ago I was on tour and I met Steve in Madison at this place called the Vortex or the Van X or something like that. And he's like, fuck man, I gotta get out of here, you know. I'm gonna come to Portland and start a band. And I'm like, yeah, do it, dude, move over. So he eventually got to my apartment and had this bass player that flaked out on him. And then, you know, it was supposed to come out again this year and flaked out on him again, so he asked me to be a part of this art project. And I'm already in 2 other bands, No Red Flags with me and my brothers, and MDC. If you don't know what that stands for, you can Google it or whatever. So yeah, you know, I got asked to do this, and I said yes, and here I am in LA recording a record.
Awesome. So tell me about your other projects a little bit.
Well, I've been in with my brothers, you know, playing music for 15 years. You know, we grew up in Montana and Idaho and had nothing better to do. We got really tight and figured we'd move it all to Portland. And then we did some touring and put out some records and ran into Dave, who was MDC, and did a tour with him. And then was handpicked by the bass player because he knew he had health problems. Like, if anything happens to me, I want that guy to take my spot, you know, while I was performing. And so here I am in MDC. It's kind of surreal. I've been listening to them since I was 9 or something like that. But yeah, and yeah, you know.
And it's allowed you the opportunity to travel some and see the world.
Been around the world. It's been fun. Get to meet a lot of cool people.
So you're an artist too, a painter. Tell me a little bit more about that.
I'm a mural artist. I paint buildings and I do portraits of people and, you know, pays the bills. It's kind of, I mean, it's not the most reliable job, but it's better than having a real one. And I'm happy, you know. So, yeah.
What kind of artwork do you describe it?
Anything. If I can see it, I can create it. If I can hear it, I can play it.
Quite the talent.
Yeah, I had nothing better to do in Idaho and Montana, so I drew a lot and played a lot of guitar.
Awesome. So what do you think is going to come out of this project that you're working on?
Oh. I mean, it's such a shot in the dark, really. You know, maybe do some touring, put out this record, you know, and then when I'm not doing that, I'm back in Portland, because I love my hometown. I don't think I could live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, not my scene, really. I'm kind of more laid back and not so go, 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 you know, like New York, everybody's just in a fucking hurry. But, yeah, so yeah, I think, you know, it should be pretty successful. I mean, the songs are good, it's funny.
Alright, and having been able to tour the world through your projects, what's your favorite story that you think?
I think maybe I was in Amsterdam with the drummer Felix from DRI, and he has ADHD, and he had this Adderall, and I took a couple of Adderall, and I spun out of my mind for 2 nights in Amsterdam. Went down to the red light district, and we almost got thrown into the canal because Felix was taking pictures of the strippers, or they're not strippers, they're call girls. And yeah, it was a trip, man. Amsterdam was the shit. But I guess it's not like that anymore. The country of Belgium, or the city of the country of Holland, I'm thinking, the city of Amsterdam voted against it and got rid of all that. And you have to have a car to smoke pot there, which is lame. And it has to be from Amsterdam, so it's, yeah, there's no more red light, fun, craziness district. But yeah, I'd have to say that was pretty eventful.
Awesome.
I didn't see you there. How's it going?
Good. So, tell me a little bit about yourself and what your contributions to this project is.
My name's Trevor. My contributions thus far have been kind of the right-hand man to some of the people in the band, as well as kind of Stiv's jam drummer, help him work out some stuff, and I'm the tea maker too, and food go-getter, and whatnot.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, back at home, where you're from.
Well, I'm from Portland, Oregon. It's kind of weird to be down here in LA, but I have a concert booking agency and a music studio up there, and work on stuff, and just coming down here to hang out and pick up a few of the legend Dave Aaron's little tricks, maybe.
What do you hope to get out of getting this project? The tips, or is there...
I just want to have fun, get out of Portland a little bit, and, just watch a pretty cool project get made, because Stiv's making a really fucking cool rock project, and it's going to make some noise, definitely, so it's cool to say that I was here to watch it get created.
Yes. So, back at home, who you got waiting for you?
My girlfriend, Pammy, and my family and friends and all that good stuff. Opening up a new music studio when I get back there, so I'm working on that and other stuff.
Okay. Did you go to school for music?
No, I went to school for business. Biz nasty. And I quit that because I didn't like it.
But you like music.
Yeah, music's cool. Business school did help me a lot, though. And then I kind of went off on my own. It helped me enough to get where I needed to be. So.
All right. You gonna play us a little outro?
Oh, sure.
Where you're from?
My name is Chris Young,
Right.
and I am here in LA, and my fiance is back at home, and I'm trying to make it big in a year. That's my goal.
Sweet.
Yep. But I'm working here with Dave Aaron as an engineer, because it's a big studio, and things gotta work all the time. And and I'm working here, and then I met Stiv and the whole band, and I was playing guitar, and Stiv's like, "Oh, you gotta come do some shreddies. You gotta do some shreddies on the album." Yeah, and then I ended up playing on every track, and now I'm the lead guitar player of the band, which is cool.
Okay, so my cooking story for this evening. This guy comes in here, says, "Do you see these little things that look like onions? I was cutting them right here." Grabs some out of some bag, some plastic thing, cuts it up, slices his finger open, all over my little cooking area here, blood everywhere, and then says, "Oh, somebody else just cut my finger," and ran out the door. That just happened. For real life.
Yeah, I just started from right there. Or after the beginning part.
What the hell are they spraying on me? Chemtrails of blood are making me angry. What the hell are they spraying on me? Average summer temperatures are 103.
Really is in charge of sales around here, and he knew Stiv from playing gigs with him.
Yeah.
He told him we should do his album here. So they all agreed, and we came through, and here we are, and right in the midst of it all.
And how long have you guys been working on it thus far?
It's been about 4 days now,
You didn't put my phone back?
and we've gotten a lot done. We're
Yeah.
almost done tracking 10 songs, everything, vocals and all.
How many guys you got
And we got some
dedicated to
mixing more to
this?
do. How many guys what?
You got dedicated to this.
Well, we got a little staff of about three,
You know,
3 plus me,
Trevor, you want to try to find us
and
the cheapest hotel
Willie.
possible?
and the band's involved.
I mean, one that's not a crack motel. You know, like it's got to be sort of good. I don't want to stay at a place that smells like fucking crack and heroin and prostitute and all that good stuff.
Maybe I'll add to it. Who knows?
The
Anyways.
soup is good. You just gotta be real careful. I got little bones in there.
So how long have you guys been in business?
I'm just eating
In the business?
Yeah, in the business.
Since I got out of college and a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
And who house has recorded here?
Here, we've had a lot of people through. We do some Snoop Dogg stuff, and Kesha's been through, and who else has been through here?
J-Lo?
J-Lo we started off with. And, I don't know. I have to look through the schedule. We got a lot of people. We got some pretty good stuff.
Alright. Cool.
My name is Raphael James. A lot of people call me D-Boy, and I'm an engineer at Hollywood Way Studio in Burbank, California.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Tyndall. I am an audio engineer here at Dave Aaron's Hollywood Way Studios here in Burbank, California.
That's a good song.
I love this song.
Alright, my name is Willie Wallman. I'm co-producer with Dave Aaron. We're the Blunt Brothers. I met Steve Gustav in about 2004. I was playing with Rob Wasserman in my band in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, and they opened up for me, and they were in a band, the Schwill Boys, and they were this really cool. They were, I don't want to call them bluegrass, but they had an Americana sound, and they had an upright bass, and Steve played, and they had a punk rock feel that kind of crossed the Reverend Orton Heat with some bluegrass. So anyway, that was their band that I met Steve with, and we probably did 5 to 10 shows together, maybe 10 or 15. And then we played the Big Woo Fest and the 10,000 Lights, and did a gig in Madison, and there was a joint called Ty Joe. So anyway, and then he lived in Hollywood for a while. We went out and partied a bunch and did a nice show at the Roxy with Flea one night, and Mike Watt. So anyway, I popped up on Facebook last year, and I said, we all build a studio, you should come out here and record. So it took me a while to talk him into it, but here he is. So we got him here recording.
Awesome. So you've known him for how long?
10, 12 years.
10, 12 years.
Might 10. Good 10. Definitely 10.
Ooh. And your contribution to this project?
Put it all together.
You put it all together?
Yeah, put it all together.
So you're the magic maker?
Yeah, I'm the co-producer. My friend's the mixer, and he's the expert at the computer and all that stuff, but I'm the co-producer, so I put it together. But I like Steve. I knew he had good lyrics. I know he's a decent singer, and I figured we could work, so I brought him to Dave. I filter a lot of stuff for Dave. He goes to me first. Not everything around here, of course, but at least this kind of stuff. So.
How long have you known Dave?
Since '84, we went to college together, Memphis State University. We had a band, Free World, which we just got a brass note on Beale Street last month with the governor and the U.S. Congress. We had a sound company in college.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we did hundreds of gigs in college. We did sound for Albert King and Herman Green and all these crazy black guys, and we had our own hippie band, and so we've been best of friends. He's the best man at my wedding, and so on and so forth. I've lived with him at times for years at a stretch, so he's one of my best friends, and we've been producing as the Blunt Brothers since 1997, and we've done Banyan with Stephen Perkins and Mike Watt and Els Klein, and we did Rob Wasserman, Space Island, and a bunch of projects over the years. Usually more in the rock vein than the hip-hop vein,
So what's your favorite part about doing this stuff?
I like putting them all together, and I'll lay back and watch it happen. And then, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun to see it all happen. I I don't have a lot of expectations as far as the final thing, but I know it's going to come together kind of cool. And, you know, everything has its own little life, like a fractal. I don't try to pre-guess where we're going, really. I just like to see what happens. And I like variety, so, you know, I think it's pretty fun. You know, these guys came in here a little scared. You know, oh, what are we going to do? Is it going to be any good? Like, shut up. Don't worry about that shit. Get in there and do it. You know? Hard to say what's going to happen until you do it. Then you can look back.
So you played an instrument on this project.
Yeah, I play trumpet.
You play trumpet normally?
Yeah, that's what I like to do. That's what I do.
That's your thing, huh?
Yeah, I got my own project. We got a band, Banyan. I play trumpet on Tupac and Snoop Dogg stuff, Nate Dogg, all this Sublime, bunch of stuff over the years. Blossom, a ton of this rap stuff, a lot of rap stuff, and then a bunch of our little hippie projects, of course.
All right.